Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we've done a little bit of off-camera work here. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of trying to get everything set up, or at least not everything, but a few things. Just get it set up for some of the stuff we've got coming up next. Built this little platform over here for my chicken farm that I'm going to do eventually. Added a couple more farm plots here we're going to start expanding to pretty soon. Went ahead and made a bunch of dirt, got all that filled up. Made more of these water pipes. Got these hooked up here, made a little infinite pool here. I'm going to do something with that to get our soul sand operation up and running. Went through and smashed up just a ton of cobblestone, sieved all that stuff down. Was trying to get some diamonds to do. I want to do some of these diamond spikes to start getting some of those player only kill drop items. Kind of retweaked my. Didn't really change anything other than the filter settings. I think I've got this set up a little more efficiently to do what we were trying to get it to do before. And I built this little passive spawn area. Kind of let it AFK for a little while, just to these passive spawns kind of take a while sometimes. Hey, get back in there, jerk. Made this gate because they can't jump. It acts like a fence. They can't jump over the fences / gates. If this was just like a regular block, just like a player, they would be able to jump over it. So you can't. Well, I guess you can jump over a fence. Thought you weren't able to do that. Anyway, they can't. So that's just to keep them in there. And now it's not going to let me do it. There we go. So yeah, just a bunch of busy work. Nothing anybody hasn't seen before. I kind of just, when I got to a point with something that, something new, I stopped and waited like over here. As far as the grass goes, we got grass seeds. We were sifting the dirt earlier on. All you do is just throw that on dirt. It'll spread, naturally. So yeah, that's a recap of what I did off camera. And on that note, cue the music. Alright, so first thing I want to do is get this little soul sand operation going. Grab some dirt. Yeah, I made a bunch more dirt too. Might need a couple more. And then we're just going to... Ooh, that scared me. I thought I was like falling through a hole. Just going to dig up around these barrels here. And take this dirt, fill it back in. Like so. And grab... Did I not get any ancient spores? I need to sift some sand through my iron. Okay, let's make a little bit of sand here real quick. Do. Nice. One more time. There we go. Stack this up. Should be enough to get us. We just need one. It'll spread like like the grass does, it'll spread once we plant one of these in this dirt. It'll turn into mycelium, and then it'll spread through the rest of the dirt naturally. Of course, if we get a couple more, that'll just speed up the process some. There we go. Ah, denied. Shit. Okay. Maybe Hail Mary here. No. That was sand, right? Sand through iron mesh. Okay. Try that again. Shaboom. Alright, you can't do it to me twice now. Come on, come on. I haven't seen one yet, but that doesn't mean it wasn't just there, buried in all that stuff. There we go. Nice. Just pop this kind of right in the middle. Way to spread both ways. And we got a mushroom. Yeah, so the mycelium obviously is a mushroom growing in real life, so of course it does that in Minecraft too. While we're waiting for that, we're going to need some of these liquid transfer nodes. Redstone, smooth stone, a bucket. Transfer pipes is more redstone, more smooth stone, and glass. Do I have any glass? I think I used it all for these fluid conduits. Alright, a couple more pieces of sand here. Oh, that's clear glass. That doesn't work. What about, okay, I got smooth stone. Good. Just a little bit of sand. Good, get this cooking up. Grab my redstone. I think I've got some over here too. The witches drop. I think it's the witches drop redstone once in a while. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a bunch of this essence stuff here too. We can start using one of those farm plots to get the mystical agriculture going. This stuff takes it quite a while to get going. It's like an exponential based kind of system. It's hard to explain without showing you, but yeah, and you can see the mycelium starts to transform this water. It's going really slow right now because it's only one. But as the more mycelium you have around the water, the faster it goes. I might even spread this around this side too, depending on how fast it goes once that fills out. So let's need my stone. Kind of change this. Furnace only. Make some slabs. Just need glass. Like that, right? Yeah. 2 pieces of glass. There's that. And I think I'm going to make a couple of these. I might just go for one. Okay, so you get 4 at a time anyway, so that's fine. Bucket, I got these stone. Do I have some iron? I know I have it somewhere. I have a whole bunch of it somewhere. There we go. have to make another bucket since we used that one. Yeah, these things too are for the it's for making an item that we need for the mystical crops thing. Guess this will work. So basically what we're going to do here, just pop this in the water. You got to do it one at a time, otherwise you destroy your infinite water. I mean, you could do it all and just put the water back, but I like to do things the hard way sometimes. Break that. Just do it again. We'll go ahead and use up all 4 of these since it gave us 4. Then what we're going to do is pipe this into like a tank right here, and then hook it up to this pipe here and have it keep these things full. See, there you go. You can see the water's turning like dark purple. That's the witch water. One more here. Break this. Unfortunately, there's no way that I found. There might be a way, I just have never found it or figured it out to do this with the ender pipes, but that's okay. This works alright. Which kind of makes me feel stupid right now because I used all these ender pipes that don't work. Well, I guess technically I could, yeah, I could leave those. Let's make a tank up real quick. I think it's called modular tank. Yeah, these things. Glass panes, bucket, planks. Glass, make glass panes like this. Not like that. Like this. Like this. There we go. Planks I've got a bucket. I guess I'm going to have to make another bucket. Yep. Let's go ahead and do that. And this is probably okay for the water. It only holds, no, okay, it only holds 4 buckets. We'll upgrade it. Somehow. Okay, here's, yeah, see, here's the upgrades. So there's like several different ones you can use. It just changes the color for each tier. Tier 2, we can use diorite, cobblestone, red sand, you know, whatever. Cobblestone would be just fine. Cobblestone. Yeah, and of course, I don't know if you noticed there while I was scrolling through the tier 1s, except for looks like maybe the hardened clay, are flammable. So like if you were trying to do this for a lava tank, which I'm going to do eventually for our lava system, just to have a buffer built in, obviously you can't use it won't even accept it into a flammable dealy. So this is just glass and then 5 pieces. The recipes on this, I guess if you want to spend the time to scroll through, but it's whatever the item is made of, and then just the basic recipe, except for you don't need the bucket, only for the first tier. So we do one of these. Hit it with the glass. That puts it up to 16 buckets. Well, let's hook it up and see if it keeps up with our system here. It'll probably be okay because the witch water does take a little bit of time to get transformed. So we just put that down, hit it with the upgrade, and Bob's your uncle. Let's put this on like so. Now what I need to make is, used to be called World Interaction Upgrade, but they've changed it. Mining Upgrade? Yeah, okay, so this basically allows the fluid transfer nodes to pick up water, and it allows the regular item transfer nodes to pick up like cobblestone. That used to be the old way to make an automatic. Before this thing, you could use the old system where you had water running into lava. If it was a flowing piece of lava and a flowing piece of water, it turns into cobblestone. I think. And then you just put a transfer node on it and pipe it to a tank or to like a chest or something, and it would just constantly mine cobble for you. Well, we don't need that because we got our sweet generator thing there. Let me grab some more of these pipes. Get this hooked up. Do something like this. Yeah, I just ran them up a couple of blocks high just to give us room to walk underneath of it. Instead of having to do gymnastics around here to get through this corner. And I need my mining upgrades. Lapis, iron pickaxe, and iron ingot. Got all that stuff. Grab a block of this is 9. That's 16. That's all I need for that. I need more iron in here. And sticks. Gonna need 4 more sticks. So I need to make 4 pickaxes, right? I need to make some room here. Chicken shit. These bat bags. I might hang on to a couple of these because I want to eventually catch a bat. I could go over into the mob farm, and then I got to break it open and all that stuff. Golden apple. I got that out of the mob spawner. Not sure what drops that. These things are pretty awesome though. Some of this in there. That's my Tinker's iron pickaxe, so that's not going to work for this. So 1 more of these. Get that stuff back out. Should be good to do on my lapis. I put some of it back in here, didn't I? Yep. Alright, try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just take and slip those into these guys. Here. There we go. 10 grid power. When did they change that? Thought you could have at least one of them running without grid power. Oh, that's gonna piss me off if I gotta... Oh, man. Well, I guess we're making grid power. If that's the case, I'm only gonna do 1 of these. What happens if I just pick these up? Okay, so that's working. Might just be stuck with 1, which might be okay. Let's see what happens if I put another one in here. I swear last time I played this, I had 4 of these running at one time and it wasn't requiring grid power. Yeah, so that's doing it now. I don't understand, but whatever. As long as it works, I don't care if I understand it or not. So, damn it. I don't ever have enough space. Yeah, so it's okay, well, whatever. It's working now. Screw it. Do the thing. Get that back out of there. Hook this up. Throw this in there. Whatever. It's working now. All that's going to mean is if we ever do need something that needs grid power, we're going to have to make a bunch more of it than we needed or would have needed in the first place, just because of as soon as we start using any, it's going to have a negative value. We'll worry about that when we get to that point, whenever that may be. So cool, that's that. This stuff should spread pretty soon. Got a little bit of witch water. I used up all my sand again. I'm pretty sure just take some sand and throw it in there with the witch water. It turns into the soul sand, which we can use to sift down to the quartz that we're going to need for this refined storage system, plus a bunch of other things it's good for. Yep, just like that. And then what we can do eventually is same thing we did here, and hook up the item pipes to it too, and throw them into a chest. Kind of, that'll automate this system some more, which it won't do until I change this to work the way it needs to be. And set this to extract always. There we go. And supposedly there's these pressurized conduits that are. It used to be that the regular ones would only flow with gravity. You couldn't pump stuff like up against gravity like that without having the pressurized pipes. But it seems not to make a difference, at least in this current version. So whatever, that's a bonus, because I think this stuff's a little more. Well, that's the same recipe, isn't it? So that maybe that explains why. I wonder if that was done on purpose, or if somebody just modified this in the mod pack. I don't know, either way, whatever. Less work to get better results is always good for me. That's still on its thing. While I'm thinking about it, I want to upgrade this dude to the next tier, which is the tool forge. It's going to add some more options for weapons. Seared blocks, seared bricks, bunch of iron. So I need 4 blocks of iron. I'm going to need to make some more clay. Hopefully this right here should be enough. There we go. Yeah, that's something else I can do is like set one of those barrels somewhere near here, hook it up to this pipe, maybe even like right here, for stuff like making clay and stuff. So it's not, you can't do it in the witch water. So let's see. Oh shit, that was grout. Ugh. Unprepared. I didn't think about that while I was doing all my setup work here. It's alright. Won't take but a minute. Let's see. Need clay, sand, and gravel. A little bit of gravel. Yeah, so the last episode I was watching it back, and I noticed somehow I'd messed up my capture settings. Like the game sounds were coming through. Got that straightened out. Make some grout. Get this stuff cooking up. Furnace only. There we go. And while we're doing that, we can run down here to grab some more of this iron. Yeah, I've got this thing filled up pretty good too right now. All the excuse me, all the sieving I was doing a little while ago. So we should be pretty solid on at least iron and gold for a while. Come on, dudes. Be cool if you could like set this thing out under the rain, and the rain would help cool it. That might be a little neat little mechanic. Could just have that pour out some more. That's something else we can do, is hook up some fluid pipes to that and maybe kind of automate that some. Do I have enough of this? I needed 3 blocks. One more cook there should do it. And tool forge. There's something else I was needing. Nope, got it all. Oh, I gotta make these first. There we go. This that goes here. Iron. Tool forge. Sweet. So this thing adds a bunch of new weapons. You can make bow and arrow, crossbow, of course bolts and arrows for those. This buster sword looking thing is pretty badass. It automatically comes with the beheading perk. You can get monster heads. Hammer. Don't think this works on breaking up the like breaking down grapple and stuff. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe they added that in at some point, but it doesn't really matter right now. We've got diamond, so that stuff's pretty killer. This is what I really want. The Shuriken. To make that, I'm gonna get a little bit of paper. Let's just take half of that. Paper, some bone. I guess for right now, I might make another one of these later once I get some better metals. But I think for right now, we'll just do some obsidian. It's got a pretty good damage rating. Oh, that's right. I don't have to. Stupid. I forgot I automated the lava. So yeah, this thing you just every about what couple hundred milliseconds it cools a piece of obsidian. That's cool. Let's go over here to the tool station or part crafter, I guess. So I want to make need a stencil for knife blade. Yeah. Put that in the chest here. Go to our part builder. Pick the knife blade. I want to make. Let me go ahead and make 2. Basically, what I'm trying to do here is make this thing with enough modifiers right off the bat to upgrade it to unbreakable. And I'm going to use a piece of bone to give it the splintering effect, which is going to help us when we start fighting withers and stuff. It causes, like, it's not AoE damage, but it's like residual damage to the withers. And we go to this guy. Just throw these things up here. There we go. Shuriken City. The way this thing works, it's a thrown ranged weapon. You can see that thing's got a pretty good range too. But it takes durability every time you use it, and then you have to repair it. And it goes down pretty quick because of all the paper that I used. Let me go ahead and just repair this. But what we're going to do, take out these, turn this back to gold. So make a couple upgrades here real quick. Just need blank patterns like this. Just blank, blank cast, that's what they call it. Need 5 of these. Come on, come on, come on. And I'm gonna need 40 obsidian, I believe. The rest of it's over in the tinker machine. How did I end up with the obsidian block just floating in the air like that? Yeah, let's see, this thing's struggling to keep up. So that's gonna have to, I guess, wait till next time. Okay, well, next time we come back, we'll get the. I'll go ahead and just do that off screen. It's gonna take probably a good little few minutes there. We'll go ahead and get those upgrades made. Upgrade our Shuriken to unbreakable. Sweet. So anyway, we got our mycelium kind of started here in our little witchwater factory going, which is going to help us get the soul sand that we need to get started on our quartz and get our storage system locked down. So awesome. Hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll catch you on the next episode. See you later, people.